Okay, good morning, everyone. Happy Thursday. Hope you guys are having a good week, enjoying this wonderful weather, right? Focusing on the beautifulness, at least here in Colorado. Yeah, and otherwise, hopefully, you guys are starting your Thursday off well. So, we're going to go ahead, as we always do, move forward with our gentle stretches, followed by some mindfulness and just try to give ourselves about an hour of little relaxation, some peacefulness, and a little bit of a mental break, right, from all the chaos that's going on right now. So I'll go ahead and get right into the quote. It says, "You have to be at your strongest when you're feeling at your weakest." Let me read it again. You have to be at your strongest when you're feeling at your weakest. And I think this quote to me is both encouraging, it's reminding, it's kind of allowing or asking you to step up to the challenge a little bit, so maybe motivating as well. And I think there's a lot that's packed into this. And one way you can take it is, hey, when you are feeling down, when you're feeling maybe defeated, when you're feeling a little weak, it does require some energy. It does require more to step up and say, hey, I'm going to get through this. I can take this on. But I also think that's encouraging, right? Because that means that that strength is there within you and that strength is being proven, right? If you were to just roll over, throw up your hands and give up, then you would be being maybe defeated by whatever's pushing you down or making you feel weak. But truthfully, it's showing the strength that you have, and it's reminding you that you might be feeling down or defeated or feeling weak, but those are actually the times when you are your strongest because you're pulling yourself through, you're pulling yourself out of the dark moments. And so I think this is a good reminder, and it's a good bit of encouragement that says that strength is there. And don't forget that even in those times when you're feeling weak, when you're feeling maybe like everything's against you, that strength within you, that's what's pulling you through. So, yeah, I like this one. I think it initially comes off as like, hey, don't forget, you got to work hard. But at the same time, it's reminding you that you have that within you. You have that strength to pull you out of it, right? And to get you through the tough times, to get you through those moments when you're feeling your weakest. So, hopefully, regardless of how you guys are feeling today, you have a moment to recognize your own strength, recognize the power that's within you, and give yourself credit, right? And maybe look back at the times where you're like, oh man, that was a low point in my life, or I was really down and out. But that's actually when you were showing your strength and you were showing your resilience and your determination. So give yourself credit, right? Even if you're feeling a little off, know that that strength is what's pulling you through those moments. So, yeah, we'll continue. We'll continue to show our strength. Some days it's easier than others. And for our part today, we'll just focus on our gentle stretches, connect with our body, give ourselves a little bit of movement, some breath, and then we'll follow, as we always do, with some mindfulness. So, happy Thursday, you guys. Let's continue to be strong, stay strong, and continue to pull ourselves through even when we're feeling a little down and out because you have it in you. All right, let's go ahead and get to our starting position and we'll get this day going. All right. I'm going to take a sip of coffee. Sometimes you need a little strong coffee too to help get you through the day. All right, let's go ahead, come to a nice starting position. We're gonna have our feet flat on the floor. Feel your hips heavy, rooting into the chair beneath you. Sit up nice and tall, lengthen through the spine, relax the shoulders. And we'll start as we always do with 3 deep breaths. I invite you to close the eyes here as we inhale through the nose. Pull the breath in. Exhale, open mouth, let the breath go. Inhale through the nose, belly fills, chest expands. Exhale, open mouth, let it all go. Last one. Deep breath in. And a slow breath out. Nice job, you guys. Go ahead, open up those eyes. Come on back into the space that you're in. And we'll start with our stretches. So as always, we'll begin with our legs here, our lower extremities. Go ahead, bring them straight out in front of you. And then we'll start by pointing and flexing the feet here. Right, so we're just starting to get some motion in the ankles, get the blood flowing, taking the toes away from the body, back towards, away, and towards. Now keep in mind, as a reminder, if you're unable to see physical motion in the body, I invite you to close the eyes and then see if you can watch as the body moves energetically. So pairing that intention, pairing that visualization with the action. Good, nice job, you guys. Keep that breath flowing, smooth and steady. Good. All right, when you're ready, you can go ahead, bring the heels down to the floor. Keep those legs long and straight in front of you. Lengthen through the spine as you breathe in. And then as you breathe out, gently reach down in the direction of your feet. Good. Now maybe you end up at your toes, or maybe your hands are at about your shins or even around your knees. That's okay, wherever you land. Honor what your body's telling you and just continue to breathe. Notice what sensations coming in the back of the legs, maybe feeling into the calves or the hamstrings. And then just continue moving the breath. Smooth and steady. Breathing in, breathing out. Nice job, you guys. Go ahead, take another deep breath in. And then as you exhale, slowly, 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 come on back up towards seated. Good. Bring your feet flat to the floor again. Bring a bend in the knees. We'll come back to our starting position and let's take a breath to reset. Inhale through the nose. Open mouth, exhale, let it go. Nice job. All right, so now we're going to get into our hip adductors, our inner thighs. So we'll do that by drawing our knees in opposite directions here, right? So just gently pulling the legs away from one another. Now you can use the muscles of the legs or the hips, or if available, you can use maybe a hand or a forearm just to add a little extra pressure, maybe to one or both sides, whatever's available to you and whatever feels good in your body. And just continue breathing, noticing what you feel in the inner thighs here, releasing any tension in the shoulders, any tightness in the jaw. And continue breathing, smooth and steady, softly in, softly out. Nice job, you guys. Go ahead, take another inhale here. And as you exhale, slowly, slowly, come on back towards center. Draw those knees in towards one another. We'll return to our starting position as we take a breath to reset. Inhale through the nose. Open mouth, exhale, let it go. Nice job, you guys. Once more, feet are flat, hips are heavy, spine is long. We'll get into the back of our hips here. Take a deep breath in, and then we'll bring our right leg gently up into the body here, squeezing it into the torso, and just breathing into the back side of the right hip. Noticing what you feel. And you can stay in this position, or if it feels okay, bring this leg over the opposite one. And that's just changing the pull of the muscle. So allow yourself to notice. Notice if you feel a different sensation, maybe an increased stretch. There's no right or wrong, just notice, see what comes up, and continue to breathe. Nice job, you guys. Releasing any tension. Take another inhale here. And then as you exhale, slowly release. Let that leg go. Awesome work. We'll go ahead and switch sides. So once more, sit up tall, breathe in. And then we'll bring our left leg up into our torso. Once again, gently squeezing it into the body. Good, now you can stay here, breathing into the backside of the left hip, or if it feels okay, bring this leg over the opposite thigh. Continue to gently squeeze that leg in towards the body and notice what you feel. What sensations are coming up? Maybe there's a lack of sensation. Maybe it feels different from the right side. All of that's okay. Simply just notice and continue to breathe. Softly in and softly out. Nice job, you guys. Go ahead, take another inhale as you sit up tall. And exhale, slowly release. Let that leg go. Nice job. We'll go ahead and take a breath to reset. Inhale through the nose. Open mouth, exhale, let it go. Nice job, you guys. All right, we are all done with the legs here, so we're going to get into the trunk. So once again, we want to feel our hips and our legs heavy, everything rooting down towards the floor. Sit up tall as you breathe in. And as you breathe out, gently twist over to the right. Good. Allowing the hands to come to a placement of your choice, wherever it feels stable and comfortable. And then continue to breathe. Inhale as you lengthen the spine, create space. And exhale, gently twist a little deeper, moving into the space created. Maybe the gaze comes over the right shoulder. And then just continue breathing. Easing into sensation, breathing into the stretch. Nice job, you guys. Go ahead, take another inhale here. And as you exhale, slowly, slowly, come on back towards center. Awesome job, you guys. We'll switch sides. So once more, sit up tall, breathe in. And as we breathe out, gently twist over to the left. Again, bringing the hands to a grip of your choice. And continue to move the breath here. Inhale as you sit up tall, lengthen the spine. Exhale as you twist a little deeper. Maybe bringing the gaze over the left shoulder. And continue moving the breath. Feeling the sensations. Deepening the stretch. Breathing into this moment. Go ahead, take another inhale here. And exhale, slowly, slowly, slowly. Come on back towards center. Nice work, you guys. Let's take a breath here to reset. Inhale through the nose. Open mouth, exhale, let it go. Nice job. Go ahead, keep your legs exactly where they're at. Now we're going to start to round forward, bringing our hands towards the ground if that feels okay. Now we're just slowly opening up the muscles of the lumbar spine. Feeling the low back release into a stretch. If it feels okay, you can continue to release the weight of the head all the way towards the floor. Just opening up the back of the body softly, gently. Now, if there's any compression, any restriction, just back off a little bit. Right? You can even bring your elbows to the knees. Just modifying for what feels best in your body. Being mindful of what your sensations are telling you. Continue moving the breath. Soft inhale. Soft exhale. As you're ready, slowly, slowly begin to round up towards seated. Good. Bringing the spine back in line. Letting the blood pressure stabilize. Let everything settle. Take a soft breath in. And a soft breath out. Nice job, you guys. We'll go ahead, get into the front of our body here. So again, we want to sit up nice and tall, breathe in. And as you breathe out, gently start to squeeze the shoulder blades towards one another. Good, bringing the elbow points in towards midline. Just allowing the front of the body to open up here, broadening across the collarbone. Now a couple options, depending on the height of your chair. You can always take your spine up and over. Just further opening all the way through the front of the body, bringing your arms out to either side, feeling a stretch across the pecs, expanding through the abdomen. And maybe if it feels good, lifting the chin up gently, allowing the neck and the throat to open as well. And then just continue breathing. Softly in, softly out. Feeling an expansion with every inhale. And a relaxing and a softening with every exhale. Nice job, you guys. Moving the breath slow and steady. Take another breath in. And as you breathe out, come on back to seated. Nice work, you guys. Let's take a breath to reset. Inhale through the nose. Open mouth, exhale, let it go. Nicely done. All right, we are going to get into our arms here, our upper extremities. So we'll start with flexion and in the shoulder, right? And so what we're trying to do is take this arm bone up and away from the body. Now, anywhere within this range is considered flexion. So listen to your body, breathe into that sensation, and let it feel like a good stretch. Now, you can bring your hands to a couple different options here. Fingers in between each other, hands clasped over each other, using the strength of one arm to support the other, or you can do all of this with one arm. So wherever you're at, bring your legs to the starting position. Feel that spine nice and long. Bring the grip of your choice. And as you breathe in, gently lift those arms up and away. Good. Now maybe they come overhead. Right? Perhaps the hands are up towards the ceiling. If they are, just make sure the shoulders are relaxed. There shouldn't be any pinching or forcing. No pain. If there is, just gently back off, right? Find that spot that feels like a good stretch in your body and continue to breathe. Breathing into sensation, honoring what your body's telling you. Good. Easing into this moment. Softly in, softly out with the breath. Nice job, you guys. Wherever you're ready, when you're ready, take another breath in. Maybe reach a little higher. And then as you exhale, slowly lower those hands down. Nice job, you guys. Relax the shoulders. Let everything be heavy here. Let's take a breath to reset. Inhale through the nose. Open mouth, exhale. Nice job. All right, you guys, we're gonna get into our shoulder blades now, okay? So I will turn to the side and show you folks at home. For all of you that are out in the great room, go ahead and put your hands on the table in front of you. And then I'll demonstrate here to the side. So if you have a table or a flat surface, you want to place your hands on top, and that's just going to support the arms as you slide them away from the body. Now what we're trying to do here is just get a little motion in the shoulder blades. And if you need to feel the difference, pull the shoulders in towards one another, right? Squeezing them in towards midline, and then draw them away from each other. So you're essentially wrapping them around the rib cage, and then continue to pull those arms up and away from the body. Good. Come back into the breath. Relax the shoulders, relax the neck. Maybe even let go of the jaw. Good. Nice job, you guys. Smooth and steady here. Breathing in, breathing out. Take those fingers a little further away from the body as you inhale. And then as you exhale, slowly, slowly, slowly. Come on back up towards seated. Nice job, you guys. I'll go ahead and face you once more. Let's come back to center and we'll take a breath here to reset. Inhale through the nose. Open mouth, exhale, let it go. Nice work, you guys. Okay, we are going to get into stretching the back side of our arms here. So feet are flat, hips are heavy, spine is long. Take a breath in. And then as you breathe out, bring the right hand up and across the body. Now, as always, you have a couple options. Option one, just reaching that hand away from you. Option two, you can bring your hand to the other shoulder. Give it a gentle tug. Notice what you feel back here. And then option three, if available, bringing this hand gently in towards the arm and giving it a nice squeeze here. Good. Continue breathing, feeling into the stretch, breathing into sensation. If there's any forcing or any pain, just back off a little bit. Otherwise, continue moving the breath here, allowing the stretch to be easy, gentle. Nice job, you guys. Go ahead, take another breath in here. And as you exhale, slowly let it go. Bring that arm down. Nice work, you guys. We'll go ahead and switch sides. So once more, inhale, sit up tall, breathe in. And as you breathe out, bring that left arm up and across the torso. Good. Couple options again. One is just reaching that hand away from you. Two is bringing this hand to the other shoulder. And then three, if available, using this hand to gently pull the arm across the torso. Nice job, you guys. Moving the breath softly in, softly out. Good. Slow and steady here. Easing off if there's any bit of pain. Otherwise, just breathing into the stretch, moving gently. Go ahead, take another breath in. And as you breathe out, release that arm, let it go. Nice job, you guys. Let's take a breath here to reset. Inhale through the nose. Open mouth, exhale, let it all go. Nice job. We'll go ahead and get into shoulder rolls. So my favorite part, how could I forget? We're going to take our shoulders up to our ears and back down again. Up to the ears and back down again. Good. Just continue to move the breath here, slow and steady. Nice job, you guys. Making sure to go forward as well as backwards. Letting this feel like a nice little mini massage, relieving any tension in the neck, the shoulders. Just listening to what your body's telling you. Nice job, you guys. Go ahead, come on back towards center. Once more, we'll return to our starting position. Feet are flat, hips are heavy, spine is long. Take a breath in. And as you breathe out, gently drop the right ear down to the right shoulder. Good, and then just start to relax. Using the breath to let everything go. Maybe closing the eyes if that feels okay. Allowing the weight of the head to pour over towards the floor as you breathe into the left side of the neck. Allowing the muscles to soften. Tissue melting around the bone. Softly in, softly out with the breath. Nice job, you guys. As you're ready, take another breath in. And then slowly, slowly come on back up towards center. Nice job, you guys. We'll go ahead and switch sides. So once more, take an inhale, sit up tall. And as you exhale, gently drop the left ear down to the left shoulder. Good. Once again, allowing everything to release and relax. Maybe closing the eyes if that feels okay. Allowing the weight of the head to pour over towards the floor as you breathe into the right side of the neck. Watching and feeling as the muscles begin to soften, slowly stretching away from one another. And continuing to breathe. Softly in, and then softly out. As you're ready, take another breath in. And as you breathe out, slowly begin to drop the chin down towards the chest. Start to make small circles with the head and the neck. Allowing the stretch to wrap around the entire cervical spine. Moving a little slower than you think you should. Making sure to switch directions. Reversing the rotation. Evening out the stretch. And continuing to breathe into sensation. When you're ready, slowly bring your head back in line with the spine. Returning to that starting position, allow your shoulders to be soft. We want our feet flat on the floor, knees are bent, hips heavy. Sit up nice and tall from hips to head. And we'll finish just as we started with 3 deep breaths. I invite you once more to close the eyes as we inhale through the nose. Pull the breath in. Exhale, open mouth, let the breath go. Inhale through the nose, belly fills, chest expands. Exhale, open mouth, let it all go. Last one, deep breath in. And a slow breath out. Nice job, you guys. As you're ready, blink those eyes back open. Come on back into the space that you're in. And that ends our stretches for today. So thank you guys so much for joining for that portion. I will get set up for mindfulness over here. So if you hold tight, I'll be with you in just a second. Thanks. All right. Got my elevating table back here. So fancy, just love it. There we go. All right, how is everyone doing? I'm gonna take a sip of coffee here. Okay, we'll get set up for the mindfulness. There we go. All right, I hope you guys are having a good Thursday. I know there seems to be a little uncertainty in the world right now, a little chaos. Man, is that the theme for 2020 or what? But I think our quote for today feeds directly into that, right? We might be feeling a little weak right now. We might be feeling down or defeated or depleted. And that's okay, right? We're all human. What goes on in the world, both globally as well as individually, our own unique lives, our own inner environments, right? it can be a lot. And we're all only human, right? We are not bionic creatures that just bounce back automatically. Everything that goes on in our environment can affect us and does affect us. And so, yeah, we might be feeling a little tired or a little overwhelmed or irritated or just, overstimulated. There's a lot going on right now. But these are the moments when truthfully I believe that our strength and our resilience show, right? This is when they come up. This is when we see what we're made of, in a positive way. When we are at our weakest, that's when we have to show up and be our strongest because we have to hold on, right? It's easy to hold on when everything's going well. The birds are chirping, the sun is out, and all is peach keen. Um, but when things seem tough or trying or uncertain, right, that's when we have to find that strength within us. That's when we have to find that will inside of us. And that's when we learn that we're pretty unbreakable, right? Doesn't mean we're not affected, doesn't mean that we don't feel it, but we definitely show that strength and we overcome it and we continue to move on, right? And that's what we'll continue to do, regardless of what happens in our nation, what happens in our environment. We keep pushing forward, regardless of the outcome. And by gosh, if this year has taught us anything, that's what it continues to teach us is that yes, we can keep moving forward. We are strong, we are unbreakable. And it takes a little bit of grit, we've talked about it this week, maybe some sweat, some tears. And it's not always fun, but that strength is there and we'll keep showing it. So part of what we do here with our mindfulness practice helps with that too, right? It allows us to give ourselves the mental break, right? So that instead of becoming too overwhelmed or reaching that boiling point, we can take a step back, we can slow down, we can tune into this moment, right? Tune into the breath, tune into what we're feeling, and know that it's all okay, right? Our emotions don't have to define us. Sure, they might affect us, but they don't necessarily have to be who we are at our core. Because I truthfully believe that who we are at our core is love, is peace, is graceful strength, right? It's that unbreakable will that we all have. And so when we allow ourselves to be silent and tune into this moment during our mindfulness practice, we can hear that. We can acknowledge that. And so I invite you again today, as we always do, to give yourselves that time. Show up to this practice. Let yourselves tune into what your body's feeling. Tune into the physical and the energetic sensations that are showing up for you in this moment. And just notice what they're telling you. Breathe into that and see if you can return back into the outward world a little more peacefully, a little more relaxed, right? So that we can show up and respond from a place of love and grace versus reacting, right? So that's all this is, just a time to practice, a time to give ourselves the space mentally, physically, to tune in. So as always, I will guide you guys through this. I'll provide all verbal guidance. But wherever you're at today, just let it be what it needs to be for you, right? We will hear one bell. That'll indicate that our time has started. And then at the end of our practice, I will guide you guys out of it. So wherever you're at, just find a nice, comfortable position. Maybe take a couple of deep breaths here. Allow yourself to come into a place of ease and calm. And just give yourself this chance to tune into your body. Listen to what your body's telling you. Give yourself a few moments of silence. So again, I invite you the next several minutes to allow yourself to show up to this moment, show up to this space without any agenda, without any expectations. Allow yourself the opportunity to let go or put down any thoughts, any mental chatter, anything heavy within your headspace that's weighing you down or holding you back. Let it go. See if you can release it. And just tune into right now, this moment, the present. Take a soft breath in, and then a soft breath out. If you haven't already, I invite you to close your eyes. Close your eyes and allow all of your attention, all of your focus to turn inward. Allowing that focus to see what's inside of you, to feel what's inside of you. Using the mind's eye to visualize or picture or imagine, however you describe it. Let yourself see yourself. With eyes closed, what can you observe? Seeing yourself as you are in this very moment, in this space. Sensing from the top of your head to the bottom of your feet, front of your body to the back, from one side to the other, and inside to out. Feeling into your entire being, both physical and energetic. Many parts, all connected. Allowing yourself to sense yourself. In your entirety, in this moment. Take a soft breath in, and then a soft breath out. With your eyes still closed, bring all of your awareness, all of your attention down into your feet. Bringing your awareness from heel to toe, top to bottom. Sensing both feet as they are in their entirety. What do you feel? What do you notice? Maybe you feel the touch of your socks and shoes, or the temperature of the air. Maybe you feel an internal sensation deep within the tissues. Whatever it is, let yourself simply observe. Take a soft breath in and a soft breath out. When you're ready, move your awareness up out of your feet, coming into your shins and your calves. All the space from your ankles to your knees. Feeling the bones and the muscles all the way out to the skin, letting your awareness wrap around the entirety of the lower half of your leg. And just feel. Just sense. What do you notice? What do you observe? Is there a difference from left to right or top to bottom? Maybe front to back. Take a soft breath in and then a soft breath out. Moving the awareness up the legs and out of the shins, coming into your thighs, feeling the quadriceps on the front, the hamstrings on the back, and all the tissues in between. Sensing from knee to hip, maybe feeling the weight of your hands as they're heavy on your lap, or the touch of your pant leg as it wraps around your skin. What do you notice? What do you feel? Take a soft breath in, and then a soft breath out. Continuing to move up the leg, moving into the hips, feeling into your pelvic bowl, feeling all sensation from your sit bones up to the top of your hip bones. Maybe you feel the chair pushing up into your seat, or the pressure of your waistband as it wraps around your skin. Can you feel deep into the pelvic floor, all the way up to your belly button? What do you notice? What do you feel? What's showing up in your body? Take a soft breath in, and then a soft breath out. Moving up out of the hips, out of the pelvis, and coming up the torso. Wrapping your awareness around the lower half of your trunk, feeling your low belly, your low back, wrapping all the way around. Feeling your oblique muscles just above the hips and below the rib cage. Maybe you sense your organs, everything internal, from the spine out to the skin. What do you feel? What do you sense? What can you observe? soft breath in, and then a soft breath out. As you're ready, draw your awareness up out of the lower half of your trunk, moving into your chest. Feeling your rib cage as it expands in all directions with breath. Feeling the front of your body and the back of your body. Sensing your sternum and your collarbone all the way wrapping around to your shoulder blades, mid-back, upper back. Maybe you feel the beat of your heart deep within your chest. Perhaps you sense the air from each inhale as it expands the ribs, expands the lungs, and then watching as the body softens with the exhale. What do you notice? What do you feel? Take a soft breath in, and a soft breath out. Bringing your awareness up out of your torso, coming into your arms, traveling down the limbs all the way into your hands, wrapping your awareness around each of your fingers, sensing your palms and the back of the hand, everything below the wrist. What can you feel? What do you notice? Is there a difference from left to right? Do you notice external sensations or internal sensations? Simply just notice. Simply just feel. Take a soft breath in, and then a soft breath out. Moving your awareness up out of your hands and into your forearms. Feeling the space from your wrists up to your elbow. Sensing the bones, the muscles, the tendons, the ligaments, all the way out to your skin. Wrapping your awareness around the entirety of the lower half of your arm. What can you feel? What sensations arise? Simply just notice. Simply observe. Take a soft breath in, and then a soft breath out. Allow the awareness to move up into the upper half of your arm, the space between the elbow and the shoulders, sensing your biceps and your triceps all the way up to the delts, feeling the nerves and the blood vessels, everything in between. What do you notice? What sensations arise? Maybe you feel the weight of the arm as it hangs from the shoulder. Maybe you feel the touch of your shirt as it rests on the skin. Maybe you sense the bones deep within the sockets. Just noticing. Just feeling. Take a soft breath in, and then a soft breath out. When you're ready, pull the awareness up out of your arms, coming back into midline. Feeling the tops of the shoulders, the top of the back, all the way around the neck, ending at the base of the skull. Wrapping your awareness around the entire cervical spine. Maybe feeling the touch of the collar as it wraps around your neck, or the sensation of swallowing deep within the throat. Maybe you notice each breath as it passes in and out, and expanding your awareness out from your spine. What do you feel? What do you sense? Take a soft breath in, and then a soft breath out. Moving up out of the neck, coming into your skull, allowing your awareness to wrap around the entire circumference of your head. Feeling at the base of the skull at your occiput, noticing what it feels like all through your hairline, sensing the muscles and the tissues in the face, feeling the jaw and the ears, the nose, your mouth and eyes and forehead. Feeling from the very base of your skull up to the crown of the head and everything in between. Sense your brain as it sits within the middle of your skull, noticing as the neurons fire, acknowledging all the energy both within and outside. And what do you feel? And what do you notice? Take a soft breath in, and then a soft breath out. Take a soft breath in, and then a soft breath out. If you wish, as you're ready, allow your awareness to wash back down the entire length of your body. Wrapping around your head and your neck, over your shoulders, down your arms, feeling down out your fingers, letting awareness wrap around your chest and your back, belly, all through your trunk, down into your hips, wrapping around the legs, into the feet and out the toes. Allowing yourself to notice your entire being, physical and energetic bodies in this moment. What do you feel? What do you sense? What arises here in this moment? Take a soft breath in, and then a soft breath out. Take a soft breath in, and then a soft breath out. Soft breath in, soft breath out. As you sit here with eyes closed, start to feel into your whole body, maybe starting to wake up the fingers and the toes, allowing movement to wash through your body, feeling the energy come alive. If you wish to stay with eyes closed, please do so. But otherwise, as you're ready, when you're ready, softly blink the eyes open. Come on back into the space that you're in. Allow your physical form to start to wake up. Feel the energy rushing back through the entire body. And maybe with eyes open, take a couple of deeper breaths. Inhale through the nose. Open mouth, exhale, let it go. Couple more just like that. Inhale and exhale. As always, thank you guys so much for continuing to show up. For those of you out in the great room, I appreciate your participation and your presence. For all of you joining us virtually, we love having you guys tune in and continue to connect with all of us. Know that you are stronger than you might think, and know that even in the weakest of moments, your strength is there and it's what's pulling you through. Let's continue to be strong. Let's continue to work together and continue to show up to those moments of toughness with love, grace, and understanding. We'll be back again this afternoon at 1:30. We have our rehabilitative strengthening class, a little more fast paced, a little higher energy. Otherwise, we'll be back again tomorrow, Friday, to finish out the week, 10 o'clock morning mindfulness. We hope to see you at one of those videos. Either way, have a great rest of your day. And as always, continue to take care of yourselves and take care of each other. Thanks so much.